And now detectives are calling a 36-year-old chemistry student at UC Merced.
I'm Janet O. We're headed to Merced County to talk to the sheriff about a proposal to close the county jail that would...
A bottle lighting was used by a Merced policeman to bring down a man who fought 4 policemen and a highway patrol officer. The man died about a half an hour later.
April 2011. A father and son argument over a broken chainsaw turns deadly on April 9th as 46-year-old Donald McDonald was shot and killed by his own father, leaving a local community stunned and devastated. And later that month, 4 UC Merced students had just left the University of Merced campus on their way to spend Easter with their families. The car veered off onto the shoulder as the driver attempted to get back onto the roadway, and she lost control, striking a power pole, killing herself and another female passenger. All 4 teens were wearing their seatbelts, and neither alcohol, drugs, or speeding were attributed to such a horrific tragedy. May 2011. The month of May brought the leadership of Sheriff Mark Payson into question as 25 members of the Correctional Officers Union attended a Tuesday Chambers meeting. All were there to criticize Sheriff Mark Payson's temper tantrums for not receiving more funding for his department and his solution to just closing the main jail. Rudy Gonzalez, a union representative, summed it up best by saying, "The proposal that was made by the sheriff, in my opinion, is a vicious game of politics." Gonzalez said during the meeting, "A proposal such as that puts the community, business community, inmates, and correctional staff at unnecessary risk." Little did Rudy know how true those words would ring just a short few months later. June 2011. The rift between Merced County Sheriff Mark Payson and the correctional officers explodes at a Sacramento hearing when it is revealed that Sheriff Mark Payson and his underling deputies have been violating employees' rights by sexually harassing, intimidating, and creating a hostile work environment for his own officers. As stated at the hearing by Leslie Freeman, an attorney representing the Employee Association, said, "Payson has allowed and encouraged a culture that doesn't respect the union rights of correctional officers and retaliates against them for exercising their rights." And as when any law enforcement agency begins to break down internally due to poor leadership, so does the violence begin in the community. June 18th. Witnesses report shots fired at the Applegate Inn, where occupants of a vehicle got into a verbal altercation before shots rang out. The shooter was never located, nor any victim identified. June 23rd. Michael McNabb, 24, apparently shoots a 31-year-old man who was treated and released at a Modesto hospital. McNabb was later found and arrested in Mariposa on July 3rd. June 26th. Atwater police respond to a report of shots fired, only to find the 22-year-old victim of gang violence had been brought to Mercy Medical Center with a gunshot wound to his lower body and was expected to survive.